What up, though? You are now listening to another great episode of Dead End Gaming. It's our podcast week, episode 179. I am 1/4 of your host, BZ430. As always, appreciate you guys subbing, all the gifted subs that come through every week when we on here streaming and stuff.
Yep.
Appreciate all y'all, liking it and subscribing to us, watching us on Twitch when you and listen to us on Friday. Even if you just hit us the double time, showing your appreciation on double time. Love it. We always appreciate that as always. Like I said, I'm 1/4 of the host, BZ430. With me, I got Granddad Wooly.
Granddaughter, 1,000 hours, album of the century. My card don't clank, but it's still money in the bank.
Oh,
bruh.
What?
It's like that.
Hey,
Album's
I'm just
off the
saying.
dome, huh?
It's like that, huh?
Look,
He said album
look,
coming soon.
Look,
He said
I'm in
almost
album
done.
mode right now, so I got to keep the sword sharp, and a little here, a little here, a little there. You know what I'm saying? Album coming soon.
Makes sense. Makes
Right?
sense.
Okay.
Right?
All right. We got a producer extraordinaire, Bloodbath.
Kev in this bitch.
Hey. And that lovely voice. She's not curls today. She got that thing straightened out. I ain't mad at her.
She had a hot comb today. She had the hot
we-
comb today.
We hot comb Tyler up in this bitch today. I ain't mad at it.
Tyler, wow. All right, that's my name for today. Hot comb Tyler. I fucks with it.
Hot comb
I
Tyler.
ain't even seen a hot comb in person. In
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know how
saying, bro.
many years.
I knew damn well. I said, nah, but she ain't using no hot comb.
No, yeah, it would have been way straighter and way flatter with the hot comb. I'm telling you right
It
now.
would
Yeah,
have.
bro. I ain't seen a hot comb in so long. Even
Bruh,
even
I
when
haven't
was
either.
at my
Me
house,
either.
I
Me
don't even
either.
know.
I haven't either.
Me
I
either.
haven't either, bro.
Me either.
But
Ooh,
I
wow,
distinctly
the
know the
stove.
smell of burnt hair.
If
I
you don't
distinctly
know the
that
smell of the hot comb, that hot comb hair,
Yeah,
you ain't grew up in the black childhood. I'm telling you right now, that hot comb hair is different.
you know that smell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to smell that shit ever again. I'm good.
Well, I'm surprised you ain't rocking. Well, shit, it's too hot to rock a hoodie right now. This damn weather we've been getting, this global warming ass weather we've been
Right?
getting.
It's
Right?
crazy,
It
I
bro.
was
was
about
the
to be
middle
like,
of November.
I was like, this ain't no way.
I was about to be like, Tyler, where the hoodie at? Where's the hoodie bandit?
in the
But
closet.
shit, it's too hot for that right now. You know what
I had
I'm
on
saying?
one this morning. That's probably our weather is so like out of pocket, right? It'd be like, well, actually, it hasn't even been like cold at night for the past couple of days, but
Right?
It ain't.
like sometimes it'll
Oh.
be like 40s, 50s at night. That's actually my favorite weather when I can like rock the hoodie and then take it off at the
Right. I feel you.
around noon. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't even hit us with your introduction.
Oh yeah,
nothing,
no, my bad.
None of that shit.
Nothing.
Me,
None of that.
Yeah, bro.
None of that.
Me.
shit.
All
No.
right.
Me.
Bring it back.
Me. La 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 la. What up though, y'all? AKA Sweetest Spot, AKA the Hoodie Bandit, AKA Boogie in Yo Hoodie, AKA Yo that Hoodie Tight Son. Now run that shit, bitch. Nah, I mean.
There we go.
There it is.
It wouldn't be an episode without Tyler saying that. I need to remember that. So whenever times that Tyler can't make it, I can repeat it in her exact voice, or at least
Aw.
try, or at least
Ain't
try,
nobody doing all that.
or at least
Nah,
try
bro.
to.
Nah, you can't-
Nobody do
Why,
Or at
that.
least try to.
why you gotta be all extra, bro? That's her thing, bro.
I remember one time,
I
like
say
I
peace, y'all.
wasn't there, and I
And-
listened to an episode that I
did-
wasn't on, and I heard you say "peace, y'all," and I was like, "Wait, what the fuck?" Like, because it sounded so much like me.
Because that
I
nigga
was
be
like,
He
practicing.
be at the
Tell
crib
you.
in the mirror practicing.
I'm
Peace,
telling you,
y'all.
bro.
Peace, y'all. Peace, y'all.
I'm telling you. I'm getting this shit down to a science. I'm getting it down to a science.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna listen back. I swear, I'm gonna listen back to the episode and I'm gonna be like, okay, man, now run that shit, bitch. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna say that shit exactly like that. I'm telling you. I think I can get it.
that damn serious.
I think
it really ain't, bro. You can't just wait a week, bro.
I think I can pull it off. I'm telling you.
This man made a
I
life
mean,
goal
you
now.
do have you do have the range. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Hey, look, my manager will let y'all know.
Not only is he a very good singer, he's a very good
Right.
impersonator. Apparently,
My
so.
manager, if you want problems, you gotta talk to my manager, Bloodbath, first, okay? Jesus
Right.
Christ. This show is separated into 3 parts. First part, we talk about the games we play. Second part, we do news and topics. And third, we have hopefully a friend dividing one gotta go a scenario from Bloodbath. He sometimes he can do that. He would test our friendship live while we're recording. So, and then we have live questions from you guys. So if you feel like you want to come in and hop on the show live, ask us a question, come through. We're more than welcome. And you don't have to be on webcam. You don't have to. You can be only audio as well. So with that being said, the games I've been playing past couple of weeks, I'm gonna start first. Okay, so I'm on chapter 14. There's 16 chapters in Bayonetta, the first one. I'm on chapter 14 on Bayonetta.
The first
I'm like,
one?
man, I still gotta, yeah, I know. Play some 2K, because I told the fellas, look, once God of War comes out, I know I'm definitely gonna be neglecting the fuck out of 2K. So I've been playing some 2K. I got my guy at 96 overall. I was telling Kev, I'm working on my core badges. That is the real grind in the My Player. It's those core badges, bruh. So I'm working on my core badges, trying to get my core badges up. So that I still been playing some more Jedi Fallen. Man, that story, Jedi Fallen Order is pretty damn good. Man, I think I'm almost kind of at the end of that game as well. So I was trying to finish at least Bayonetta or Jedi Fallen Order before God of War come out, because I know once God of War Ragnarok comes out tomorrow, it's gonna be a wrap. That's gonna be my focus. So, but yeah, and then of course I play Hot Wheels with you guys last week, which was actually pretty fun. That, like I said, that game is definitely, I like it straight to the point racing. No thrills, no frills, and nothing. It's just downright competitive racing, man. So I wasn't mad at that. And also, shout out to all y'all last week for coming through. We had it was a max of 12 players. All y'all came through. Y'all showed y'all asses out here.
The block
racing.
was definitely hot.
The block was definitely hot. Y'all represented for the hood last week, and I appreciate all y'all for coming through. That's what we talk about when we won a game with the community. Y'all came out and y'all played with us, man. So that was dope, man. So shout out to y'all.
That Batcave shit was lit.
Man,
no, nigga,
why would you? Why?
China was like, what the? She was like, this Batcave is live. We were like, yo, we still on the first lap,
bro.
I went back.
I got PTSD from that level.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was
and
wild.
watched it again.
I mean, I didn't mind it. It was cool. It was just.
I remember Diogen was like, this race feels like it's been going on for 20 minutes, but the timer says it's only been 5. So then I was like, no, wait, Diogen, that's like the timer per lap. So when I went back watching, that race really was like 20 minutes of our stream. It's just one long, boring ass race.
I ain't never been in first place and hated it in my life until that level.
Damn, y'all like hated it?
Bro, it took too long,
I
bro.
was so ready for that race to be over.
I was like, come on.
I didn't care that I lost. I did not care.
Yeah, I hate because
Willie just wanted everybody to know he was in first for once, because that ain't had nothing to do with what we was talking about.
Hey, wow. Wow, you sound salty. How many times was you in first? How long was you in first for? All right. I'm just saying. Why you bringing up old shit anyway? We talking about the future.
Hey, speaking of it,
that track.
Tyler and Kev was very chippy last week while we was racing, y'all. This was rare form I've seen last week.
That was not no rare form.
Always at each other's neck. What are you talking about, bro?
I don't remember them being at each other's neck like this. I'm trying to think what other game we played where they was like at each other's neck. That was crazy. I was like, what's going on here? This is
chomping at me, y'all. Like chomp.
Me?
Me?
She be starting
that would just be saying some alligator shit.
Bruh, that shit was wild. I've never seen that from y'all two before. I was like, this is crazy. Yeah, normally, sometimes me and Granddad, I know when we played Mario Kart, me and Granddad was going at it like crazy. But Jesus Christ, this was another level. I saw. I was surprised.
The real battle was apparently Wooly and Isaiah.
Yeah,
they was having their own private.
I don't know where
the
fuck that shit came from, bro. That man,
they was having their own private races because like we all talking about the races. All of a sudden, you hear Isaiah. Granddad, where were you at? Like, nigga, are y'all arguing over right? Are y'all arguing over 5th place right now?
Exactly, like, bro. What is that? What are we arguing for? Neither of us have a goal to attain that's arguable. Like at this moment, man. I'm like, bro.
Joe Schmo, appreciate the sub. Appreciate that.
I respect it though, because sometimes it's like, okay, I ain't get first, but I beat this nigga. I get it. Sometimes it be like that. You know what I'm saying?
That just shows your low-key disdain for that said nigga. Like, I might have lost, but I beat that nigga. Like, what that nigga do to you? What that nigga do to you?
Bruh. Also, too, I tried to play, and I didn't, was the damn Undisputed Beta, because they kept having matchmaking problems. I was like, yo, I'm upset. What in the world? This was crazy. That's not a good look. That's not a good look, man. I know I saw some people like on Twitter and people was like talking about their experience. I'm like, damn, must be nice. Because on Friday and Saturday I tried and it was just like matchmaking. And I did Kev had mentioned to me, like, make sure you do the update, close it, open back up. Bam, I did the update. I did the update. When I opened it back up, I'm like, cool, bet I should be able to get back in because I wanted to stream it, but like it kept being on matchmaking. The damn circle was just
apparently from what I did a little research because I tried to for a little bit of time I could try and I couldn't get in either. It was a problem with the U.S. servers, the United States servers. Some of the U.S. servers were just not operating at all or properly, so nobody could get into a match. So a lot of, like you said, Diogen got in. The U.K. servers were working fine. Like the servers in other parts of the world were working. Just us. Some of the U.S. servers were just jacked up. So
why release it then? Why release a beta when you're gonna have this?
The point was for them to test it out, but apparently they didn't
know it wasn't gonna work.
Yeah, they didn't know. So now hopefully they do a second beta test. Now that they know
hopefully the consoles will go better.
Right, with the consoles, or they just improve the servers this second time around. That way we can actually try it. So hopefully,
I was so disappointed. Man, I wanted to play this so bad. I was so disappointed. But yeah, that's the games I played this week. What about you, Kev?
For me, like you already mentioned, the Hot Wheels Unleashed, that was fun. I always enjoy playing that game. I've been telling y'all since last month, the game is fun, and I'm glad that all y'all got to experience it. Then I played 2K, like always. So I'm supposed to be making a new build for the team, but I was telling Beezy earlier that my 2K has a glitch where my rebirth, for people who play 2K, the rebirth is like after your first build, you do some certain things. So anytime you make another build, all your stuff carries over and you ain't gotta start from scratch every time. My rebirth is just not working. Like it's just not. So like they're trying to make me start from scratch, and I refuse. So hopefully they send out a fix or something soon for it because it's not working for me at all.
Wait, so speaking of builds, can we take a moment to talk about the BBL that Kev apparently got before the last Friday?
So
those of y'all that was there.
I played 2K.
Can we get some peaches in the chat? Can we get some peaches in the chat?
Why are you doing this man like this? Why are you doing this man like this?
After
Dude,
2K.
Yo, as soon as she chuckled, I already knew it was coming. I'm sorry.
Yo, why they play Tip Trill at the end of the battle though and told Kev to start dancing?
Wait, I missed that. Did that happen for real?
At the end of the finale, they played Tip Trill and I said, Kev, come on.
Wow.
And I missed it. Bro, I was dying, bro. I was dying.
I missed that. Yes, come through with the peaches in the chat, y'all.
Let that man Kev tell us games.
Let this man talk, bro. Let him talk. All right.
So yeah, after 2K, I played some Apex. I was playing with Flash. Was it yesterday, the day before? Ran Apex for the first time this season. Season 15, I still don't know the map yet. The map seems cool, very bright. I like the colors on it. I don't know it yet. So once I get adjusted to the map, I'll be more excited. Also tried out Catalyst. She's pretty cool. I like her abilities.
That's the chick with the black magic and stuff to do the
with the the black goop, the tar, or whatever.
I didn't know that if you so her ultimate, she throws up just like a wall of it and you can't see through it. I didn't know that if you walk through it, it makes your screen ashy for a certain period of time. I didn't know. Bro, I walked through that shit trying to get a drop on somebody, whole screen turned ashy Larry. I said, oh damn. I said, bro, what the fuck? Where's the Vaseline? Because I didn't know. And it lasts for like 5 seconds of just ash. But
damn,
her abilities are pretty dope. So I think that she is a very good defensive legend. I don't know how I feel about the map just yet. The map is kind of feeling like Stormpoint in the sense that if you don't drop near people, it's going to take you a while to find a fight. At least that's the games I was playing with Flash. Maybe Flash lobbies, that's what it was like. When I play somewhere else, maybe it might not feel like that. But the games I played, we were struggling to find fights a little bit. What else did I play? I think I played something else, but I can't remember.
Gotham Knights?
I guess. Oh, Gotham Knights. Thank you for reminding me. Gotham Knights. Still working through Gotham Knights. Thank y'all for the people who did watch the videos. I still got more Gotham Knights Let's Plays dropping. I'm going to drop another one tomorrow. That's going to be episode 3. So yeah, I definitely got more Gotham Knights content. I am officially to the point in the game where I unlock multiplayer. So the episodes after this one tomorrow will all be featuring me and my cousin together. We're still figuring out the name. We're like, if we're going to be the crime fighting cousins, we don't know yet, but we gonna beat Gotham Knights together.
Any early verdicts on the game so far?
It's not that bad. in co-op, which is what I've always expected, and my statement has not changed.
Mhm.
I know single player, I never expected the game to be fun single player, but in co-op, it's really not that bad. The only issue I have that bothers me is there's no dedicated jump button. That's probably my biggest issue with the game is there's no dedicated jump button. So like I'll be ziplining around and shit, and I'll be going off in the wrong direction on accident because X to jump it's contextual. It's only in certain situations can I just press X to jump. I can't do it any old time, and that shit be messing me up a lot. Other than that, I don't think the game is that bad. It's not nearly as bad as the reviews made it seem, or maybe they just put out patches or something. I don't know. But really, my biggest issue is the jump and then the camera sometimes. It's like if you're gonna play, I would say single player is the way. It's not saying single player is not the way to play. Co-op is the way to go if you're gonna play this game, and probably wait for it to go on sale or something. That's my opinions on Gotham Knights. But watch my playthrough over there on the Dead and Gamer YouTube channel. I'm gonna beat the whole game.
Okay. All right. What about you, Granddad?
It's been kind of light on the gaming this week because I've been so busy, but I did play season 15 of Apex. Also did try Catalyst. I agree. Very, very dope defensive legend. I like her abilities. Got a dub with her, so cool with that. And I played it for a little bit. I like the new map. I do. I like the little zip lines you can go across. That's a cool little new thing. I like the little zip lines, and I like how open it is too. So yeah, I'm still learning it, but so far I don't have any real issues with the new map. So, and it's good to see a brand new map as well. I always like when they give us a brand new map to play on. I also played a little bit more of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I'm trying to finish that game. It's a dope game. I just taking my time to get to it, but played a tiny bit of that. And then I haven't had time to sit down and start Bayonetta 3. I'm upset about it. I have it, but I want to sit down and be able to focus on it. So hopefully I'll get to that by next podcast. And also the game that's coming out, God of War, is coming out tomorrow. So I'm gonna try to get to at least a little bit of both of those by the time next podcast comes out. But other than that, and then of course Hot Wheels with y'all last week. But that was it.
All right. What about you, Tyler?
Yeah, as we all mentioned, Hot Wheels. I had more fun playing that than I thought I was going to. So that was lit. I don't know that I would play it without y'all, but I would be down to like play it again with y'all and like.
She complained the whole tutorial, chat, the entire tutorial. This is stupid. Why I gotta do this, man? This game dumb. I don't want to play this.
That was the tutorial, not the game. I don't like tutorials.
The entire tutorial.
I was complaining about the tutorial though, and I was complaining about like. I don't remember. I was definitely complaining about shit, but I wasn't complaining about like the game itself. But either way, you know what I'm saying? Even if I was complaining during the tutorial, what made the game fun, probably more so than anything, was playing with y'all. Because I don't think that I would have enjoyed it as much if I was just playing like against random people online or the computer or some shit like that. So that probably was like a pretty big factor. So I played that. I've played. First of all, I've been like super fucking busy, which is why I've been like in and out of attendance. My attendance has not been perfect recently. I do not get the gold star, but my schedule has been like busy. My schedule has been like crazy as fuck, and so I haven't really had as much gaming time as I would like to have. I played a little bit of Saints Row. I'm definitely still planning on like finishing that at some point. They're supposed to be coming out with some DLC eventually too, that they announced recently, but I want to at least finish the main storyline, even if I don't get a chance to do all the like the side quests and stuff like that. I'm hoping that I'll get a chance to finish that by like the end of the year, but shit's about to get like super crazy with my schedule, so I don't know. But yeah, so I did play a little bit of that. I finally, actually no, before I say that, I'll say this. Have played Apex. I made some time to play that. I also fuck with Catalyst super heavy. She's like you all have said already, she's a good defensive legend. And also one of the things that's just really, I don't want to say underrated, but that I want to make a point to like say something about is being able to reinforce doors with her little like black gel shit.
Yo, that's annoying as fuck when I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. But when you are doing it, especially like being able to like your teammates can come in and you can like heal them real quick before other people can get in. Like that shit is pretty, especially because like, for example, with Watson's, like even if you can't come through it, you can still open the door and shoot through it. Like with that door reinforced, like them motherfuckers just ain't coming in for a second. And so that can really, in the middle of like a fight, if like that can make a really big difference. That happened to me the other day where I was able to like get my team inside and like pick one of them up because I had all the doors reinforced. So yeah, so I fuck with Catalyst. I don't know. I mean, she's not gonna become like my main, but I feel like I will play her more than I played some of the other recent characters that have come out, where I just played them just to experiment with them, and I was like, oh man, and then went back to Revenant. Like I think I would actually like. I'm having enough fun playing with Catalyst that I would like play her. I think after the initial, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like the initial,
launch.
Well, yeah, that too. But I was looking for like a specific word having to do with like the newness, but
the honeymoon phase. We'll say that.
No. Anyways,
I don't know. I don't know a word. I'm just trying to think.
I'm gonna think of it in like 20 minutes, y'all. In like 20 minutes, I'm gonna be like, oh, this, and I'll let y'all know. But yeah, the initial newness words, I think I'll still play with her because I fucks with her kind of heavy. I also got a dub with her, and I was like kill leader during that match where we got that dub, so that was cool. Let me say about the new map, right? Like, cause I fucking hate Storm Point. Like, all my homies hate Storm Point. I fucking hate Storm Point. I actually fuck with this new map so far, and it hasn't given me Storm Point vibes, but the times that I played, pretty much every single time has been a hot drop. So I haven't gotten a chance to experience that whole thing, which was one of the things that I hated about Storm Point, is how like either you hot drop or you don't see anybody for 20 minutes. I haven't had the experience that wasn't a hot drop yet, so I don't know. But it's been fun, and I'm so excited that they're not even gonna have Storm Point in the rotation this season because I fucking hate Storm Point. So like that's enough. That's a Christmas miracle right there. Let's make a Christmas movie about that shit. Anyways, okay. So now what I was gonna say a second ago was I finally got a chance to play a little bit of Metal Hellsinger. I haven't gotten a chance to play it much, but like when it dropped on September 15th, like the 2 days after that, I left for LA. And then by the time I got back, like my work schedule was just like super out of pocket. So I didn't get a chance to download it and play it until like last week, basically. And I only played like the very beginning, but I fuck with it so far. I want to play more of it. It's definitely going to take some getting used to because I'm used to just like shooting enemies that are not, like coming at me and not trying to shoot them on a specific rhythm. And so that's definitely, we were talking about this a little bit last week when we was playing Hot Wheels too. But yeah, it's going to take me some getting used to, but I'm like looking forward to like toying around with it some more, and it's fun. Like I can definitely say that I've had a good time playing it so far, and the music is dope as fuck, also. So,
hey Kev, when they bringing that, what was that feature on Apex that you said that was real fun?
Gun Run.
Yeah, when they bringing that back?
We don't know yet.
I hope they bring it back because I didn't even get a chance to play it because I wasn't like around during the period of time when it was on, and so I was hoping they were still gonna have it so I could play it.
No, that's fun.
Nah, I know that because of the season we're in, they're gonna drop the train limited time mode soon because they always do that during the holidays. So that's probably gonna happen in a couple weeks, but I don't know when they're gonna bring the gun one back. The train one is one of my favorite ones though.
Yeah, I remember we played that one. When the last time it came out, so yeah, that was fun.
They do it every year, and I look forward to it every time.
All right, so on the news and topics. First topic, me and Kev actually kind of briefly talked about this. It was this past Sunday, right, Kev? The PlayStation Plus losing nearly 2 million subscribers since they, of course, we all know earlier this year, they combined their PlayStation Now and PlayStation Plus and had different tiers: Essential, the Extra, and the Premium. And I think they did it back in July. So since they did that, subscribers went down, 2 million. I was telling Kev in this, I was like, look, I don't know how the money situation or whatever, how this works, but PlayStation, if they was to like release God of War Ragnarok for like the premium version, I think the subs would go up like crazy. I think if they'd have promoted this like in late summer, saying, all right, God of War Ragnarok is going to be day one for all PlayStation Plus premium, subs or whatever. Like, I think it would have went up like crazy. Like I said, I don't know how money wise that would have worked if they still would have made money off that game or whatever. But I just think if they're looking to try to get some more, get the subscribers back up, I think something like that, having your PlayStation exclusive be like day one releases. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be a good idea.
They're not going to do that.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I think that would be somewhat of a good idea to do that. But what's crazy, Kev had brought this to my attention too, and I didn't know this. They still have more subs than Game Pass. Game Pass,
a lot.
That's I know that's crazy. I didn't know that because I think Game Pass has 25 million.
25 and PlayStation right as of now has 45 million.
Yes,
45.4 million.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
bruh. And I just knew, by especially someone that has an Xbox now, like that's literally the reason why I purchased a freaking Xbox system was because of Game Pass. The fact that I just knew when Kev told me, like, oh yeah, Game Pass probably killing them. Kev was like, they're not. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, man, PlayStation still got more.
The thing about Game Pass is even though they do have like a lot of games that come out on launch, they don't do it as often enough, and a lot of people just like the Game Pass just kind of sits there. Like after a while, like after you play everything you want to play, there's a lot of games there, but you ain't gonna want to play every single game there. So it kind of just sits. Like I haven't touched my Xbox in a minute, so and I got Game Pass and whatnot because you know they don't have to drop everything. But
yeah, I play Jedi Fallen Order on Game Pass.
But with PlayStation, like even though it says they lost subscribers, and I get it, it's because they had the multi-tier system and everything like that. Like me, I got rolled into the high level because I already had like the PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now, and I already had all those subscriptions, so they just grandfathered me in to this new system, so I didn't even have to worry about paying for it. But I can understand why people were like, okay, I'm not gonna pay this new fee, and they kind of jump ship. But even still, like most people need like if you have a PlayStation, you need to have PlayStation Plus in some capacity to really get the full experience of having your PlayStation, whether it's online play or even if you want to just get the free PS Plus games or whatever it is, or the discounts when they do the discount deals, you got to have a PS Plus membership to get the discounts. So there still is a huge incentive for people to have this service. So even though, they've lost almost 2 million subscribers, like 2 million out of 47, and you still, got 20 million people over Game Pass.
That's crazy.
I don't think they're breaking a sweat. And it still says that they're, as far as revenue is concerned, they're up 10% in revenue as far as the company. So even though they've lost 2 million subscribers, they're still making more money. So I don't think Sony's really too upset about it. And they said that the only thing they're going to do to try to help bring more subscribers is, I guess they're going to try to do more promotion for it, and also I guess more first party titles being brought to it. Of course, not on launch, but they're going to try to just incentivize. Oh, hey, we're going to get like Ragnarok might show up. Maybe, of course, not on launch, but maybe sometime next year they'll throw Ragnarok on PS Plus Premium. After the fanfare is gone.
Because what I was, and I think I told Kev this too on Sunday. Like, I was like, well, let me try the premium one. So I was like, let me just try the premium one. And I had it, and I wasn't really impressed. And I went back down to the basic one, the one I originally had. I'm like, especially
That's
not on top. And on top of it, I already have Game Pass, so it's like, why would I need this premium version of this when I already have Game Pass? I can just keep the basic version and still be happy and still be able to get my 3 games per month, get my, still do my online features and all that little stuff with PlayStation Plus. I wasn't really impressed when I had the premium. I'm like, the games in there was just kind of like, like they kept releasing Assassin's Creed like every damn month. Like, here's our new games for PlayStation Extra and all that. I'm like, there's more Assassin's Creed games. So
you gotta do something with it. No,
I know, right? I'm like, well, until they do better with the game selection, I might go back up to premium, or extra. But now I'm back at the essentials on my PlayStation Plus. So. It's just crazy, man. But yeah, I was definitely surprised when me and Ken was talking about this. I'm like, yo, I just knew Game Pass was killing it. I thought they were killing PlayStation with the subscription stuff.
You gotta think. Surprised to see that too.
I am.
About the console sales. PlayStation.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
way more.
That's
so
still
of course
crazy.
They have more active users on their console. So it just made sense. Now, just because Game Pass is a better value, that doesn't, like, they still have to get the systems out there for people to have it. Or if you're a PC person, you might have Game Pass on PC. But
see that's another reason why I thought Game Pass was killing too, because you got the PC world and Xbox. Like,
but think about Game Pass for PC, because that's what I had first before I got the other Game Pass. I had Game Pass for PC first. Now I think it does have everything, but when I first got it, they didn't have all the games. They only had a certain amount of games. So that's why I decided to just go ahead and get the Xbox so I can really get all the stuff for Game Pass. But I think now they do have like EA Play on there now, and like a lot of
They do.
they have pretty much have everything that they didn't have when I initially got Game Pass for PC.
And
so.
it's PC too as well. I think Game Pass Ultimate is they kind of do console and PC gaming as well. So,
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, damn, I thought just knew they was killing it.
I mean, at this rate, Game Pass can overtake PlayStation Plus. They just have to sell more consoles, which is always the biggest hurdle for them. Because if you look at the numbers, right, they're 25 million right now, and that was from January, and they were already up from 18 million. So if they can that's a pretty big jump in my opinion, just from 18 to 25 in a year.
Yeah,
that's a big jump.
That is.
So if they continue on this type of trajectory, they could easily meet PlayStation where they're at. Because PlayStation probably going to continue to fall for like another year, I'd say. Then they might balance out. They might go up again. We'll see. Unless their new promotion really pays off, which there's no way to know right now. But I mean, if Xbox overtakes them on Game Pass 2, then that's Sony's going to be scrambling. Because right now, Microsoft already has more money than them just because they're Microsoft. Like that's just period. So that they don't really care about losing money here and there. So that's like they're all about just selling the service. If their service continues to take off like it's been doing, Sony really ain't gonna have nothing left but name like just brand loyalty. That's it.
Yeah, that's
if Microsoft can real. Start cranking out a lot more first party games, like a lot more things that'll sell the Game Pass thing, I think they can definitely close that gap a lot faster. It's just Microsoft drops. They haven't had a huge mega first party Game Pass drop since Halo, and ever since then it's been pretty quiet on that end. So I think if they kind of ramped up on, especially since they bought all these studios now, like they need to ramp up on some of these new games and just put them all day one Game Pass, and then it'll definitely close that gap, I'm pretty sure. So we'll see.
Yeah, if they can finalize this Activision deal, even though Sony's trying their damnedest to stop it, if they can finalize the Activision deal and then start getting some incentives for Call of Duty on Xbox, then maybe that'll help them start catching up faster.
But like Starfield is only going to come out on Xbox at first or always too, right?
Yeah.
Y'all think that's going to drop on Game Pass? Because that's what they've usually been doing, is like dropping their new releases on Game Pass. So I don't know if that's going to be enough to like take their numbers up substantially, but
I don't know.
I mean, there's a lot of hype around Starfield.
I don't know. I know Starfield is a big game. It's getting a lot of talk around it. Tyler's very right about that.
I mean,
I don't know. It might help. It might help drive.
It could bump them up a couple. Well, I mean, like I said, if the game drops and it's received well and it does well, I can see them bumping it up, a couple million in console sales, or at least in subscriptions, if it does well. So we'll see.
But they also talking about bumping up their prices, so we don't know. These numbers might stagnate.
Yeah.
So it's like we don't know, because it was an interview that came out. What was one of these places? What of these Xbox dudes? One was it was I think it was Phil Spencer. He was like, these prices can't stay the same forever. And he said he hinted at an increase. We don't know what it's going to be on yet, but I highly doubt it's going to be on the consoles. As very likely they're going to increase the price of Game Pass, but we all knew this was coming. It was only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Everything increases, so it's not surprising, but be on the lookout.
I mean, this is
Everything
easier
increases
to
except for the federal minimum wage. Since somebody told me to shut up and dribble earlier, I'm gonna just toss in a little toss in. We're gonna get some late stage capitalism commentary. We're gonna get some Robert Frost recitations. Anyways, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Go ahead.
Oh man, that's crazy. Was you saying something, Granddad?
No. She said it all.
I got you.
She got it.
All right, so I know you played this game, Granddad. I know you probably looking forward to this news, but EA and Marvel, they got a multi-game deal going on with Iron Man being. I think that's gonna be the first game that they're gonna kind of develop, and it's gonna be developed by the lead. Her name is Oliver Pro. I pronounce her last name Prolus. I think I'm tearing her name up, but she was one of the game developers for Marvel for Guardians of the Galaxy. So, and I know you played that game. You were like, that game is very dope.
It's my game of the year.
Yeah,
it's a good game of the year.
Yeah. So them working on Iron Man, and then Jeff Grubb, he's working on a game based on Black Panther in development as well. So Yeah, like what you think about that? Because like I said, I didn't play Guardians of the Galaxy yet. I have it. I have it both on Game Pass and in my PS Plus, but I haven't started yet. But what you think about it? Because you think you think Iron Man is a good one to roll out with that one?
I mean, it's the obvious choice, obvious because it's Iron Man. But I'm more confident in it now that I know like who's behind it because like I said, Guardians of the Galaxy was like I said my game of the year. I loved that game, and like that game was what Avengers should have been as far as like having a team to work with and picking the way that they made that game was great. So the fact
Granddad, real quick, was it more linear or was it open world?
It was linear. It had a linear, but I mean the world looked amazing, but it was very linear, and I liked the fact that it was linear, and you had to follow a certain story and a certain pathway, and it just made the game flow so much better. On top of that, I feel like the characters were just done so well because like the Guardians of the Galaxy, their personalities are very very unique, all of them, and they gel well as far as entertainment value, as far as like how they interact with each other. So I think it was just like all came together just very nicely. So if we're talking Iron Man, I think that's a great first game because you got Tony Stark, you got the character of Tony Stark, very complex character, but also has a lot of room to work with. And then the name itself is going to sell because it's Iron Man. I mean, Iron Man pretty much kicked off the whole MCU craze. Like Iron Man, was the one that really took things to the next level. So I'm intrigued. I'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna wait and see what happens when they actually create the game, come out with a trailer, see what we're talking about. But that and Black Panther, I mean, you got two winners right there if you do it right. So they got. Go ahead.
Do you prefer them? Do you prefer Iron Man to be linear, or you hope it's open world?
Like I would want it to be. Since it's a single player game and you only be playing with Iron Man. See, with Iron Man, like, because Spider-Man makes sense to be open world because you could probably do that with Iron Man because he could fly around and he could do a whole bunch of stuff. Either way, I think will work. I think Iron Man could be good open world. Black Panther, I think, would be a better linear game. I think
I can see that being linear.
But
I can definitely
see Iron Man, I think if done right, they can definitely make it an open world game. It just depends on how they go about it. But as long as the story is good, combat's good, and it's an entertaining and it's a fun game to play. That's all I care about. As long as like whatever formula they did for Guardians of the Galaxy, copy and paste that same formula and just make it fit the Iron Man mold, and we good. I think we're good. Same thing.
It might be linear then, probably.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, like I said, if you could do an open world but still give it that same feel, I'm all for it. Yeah, because like I mean, I love the Spider, even though it's not EA, but I love how they did the Spider-Man with the open world. So like, there's a way you can do it. It just do it whatever serves the character and the direction of the game right. Same thing with Black Panther, but we'll see. I mean, like I said, it's a big deal. EA partnering with Marvel for these two big big superhero titles. I mean, they're gonna put a lot of money into it, so let's just see the results. But yeah, I mean, I'm here for it.
What about you? Any thoughts on the Kev?
I think it's a good idea. I think the game is going to be at least entertaining. It's a safe bet to start with Iron Man, kind of like Willie said. Iron Man started their movie franchise, but it's just Iron Man is the easiest person to roll into after Anthem. Just borrow all the shit from Anthem and make it Iron Man, and you got yourself a game. People enjoyed the flying in Anthem. They think they enjoyed the fighting too. Like BZ, you played Anthem, right? So
yeah, me and my guys.
One of those only two good parts of Anthem was the flying.
The flying around in the combat was definitely the best part of the game.
Okay, so you got an Iron Man game, a shell right there. They just got to build out the story, and that's really it. But I think Iron Man is the easiest person to start with. Black Panther should be interesting. To answer your other question, make that shit linear. If I'm every game don't got to be open world. I'm so over this open world shit. I don't need it. I appreciate the Guardians tells their story the way they want to tell it. Just make your game. You don't gotta have some big bustling world featuring Iron Man. Like, bro, Iron Man don't live in no major. Like, he's not like no city guy like Spider-Man. Spider-Man is known for being all over New York. Iron Man don't be doing all that, bro. Like, come on, man. Nobody want that shit. Will the game be fun? Most likely. Black Panther, that should be very interesting. I want to see how they go about it. As long as we don't get no more Avengers type of games, I'm cool with it. And then knowing the situation that this is going to be like a multi-game type of thing, they're most likely going to try to figure out a way to make them interconnected with the story, which should be interesting. And they're going to have their own Marvel Games universe next at this rate. So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm keeping my expectations low for now. But I do think that the Iron Man game will be decent.
What about you? What you think, Tyler? Or if you have any thoughts? I mean,
I don't.
It's all good.
No shade. I mean, I just like
it's all good. That's what I said.
not
Like I
really
said,
my
if you
type
have
of
any
game.
thoughts. Yeah, I got you.
I'm happy for y'all though.
She's like, I ain't into that nerd shit.
Appreciate you, Tyler. Thank you for being happy.
No, I'm
for us.
into different nerd shit.
I'm just
not
joking
into
with
that
you.
particular nerd
I
shit.
know.
All
I
right,
love superhero shit though. So this was me right here. But
Nah, yeah, like it has. I mean, it's hard to mess. Well, no, it's easy to mess with a superhero game. But
Yeah, it's easy.
It's easy to mess it up.
Easy to
but
mess up.
It's
very easy to mess
hard
up.
to not be able to sell it to somebody who's into that world.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Exactly.
all you got to do is say the name of the superhero, and if they have a connection with it, they're automatically interested. It's just a matter of following through and giving a quality product.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
But like talking about Iron Man, like just made me think, wouldn't it be dope if there was like a Tropic Thunder video game?
You mean
the movie?
Robert?
Based
The
on
movie Tropic Thunder?
Yeah, because talking about Iron Man reminded me of Robert Downey Jr. And then I was like, yo.
When that movie came out, how long ago that movie come out, Tyler?
What if there was a Tropic Thunder game?
Who would play that?
They did a Killer Clowns game, and that movie was in the 80s.
That's true. But
you know,
they got to get the they got to get the whole OG cast to voice it though.
That's what I'm saying.
If they don't get the whole cast to voice
it,
then don't do it.
Yeah,
That shit's
not,
gonna
if they
sell.
did, that should be lit.
It ain't gonna sell probably, but it'll be like, hey, look at this. Look what they done did.
I'll buy like 5 copies just to help the numbers. You know what I'm saying?
5. You better add a comma and some zeros to that shit.
5 full price
My
copies?
card clank. I don't know what y'all heard.
Oh, your card clank? Excuse me.
damn.
Okay.
She been
Never
hard.
mind.
She been holding out. She said her card
That's what I'm
clank.
saying.
My bad.
Prove it.
She can afford
Prove it.
5 $70 copies of a game.
Prove it.
Okay.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Why you gonna put her on the spot like that? You know, she don't want to be showing her business like that out here in the streets.
I
It
just
ain't
want to
in the
hear.
room with me.
Oh, okay. She got see. Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's prestigious. I feel you just have it in the room. You know.
Oh man,
Yeah, I'm in here like chill. This is my like little like house outfit. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be carrying the card around the crib.
I would shit. My shit
You
clank.
said this the house outfit?
Shit, I had that shit on me like a 4-5. Ready.
The house outfit. Overall,
Yes.
is the house outfit.
The house
Gotcha.
fit.
The house
Now
outfit.
look,
house
I'm going
fit.
through my little like farmer chic phase. We don't have to talk about all this.
Hey,
We
hey,
don't.
We don't. We know. But we can talk about it. The Last of Us got a date though. They got a date to come out.
Yes, we
Yeah,
finally have a date for the series, The Last of Us HBO series. It's gonna be a Sunday. It's gonna be I'm assuming it's Sunday night. So January 15th. It's gonna be every Sunday. It's gonna be every Sundays. Didn't specify how many episodes we're gonna get. I'm assuming
not.
10.
Short.
I'm assuming 10. Usually most.
You know they're gonna hit us with that mid-season finale.
No.
You know they're gonna do it.
Nah, bro. I hope they don't.
They
But,
bet not.
yeah, I mean, you know, looking at the trailers and the sneak peeks and all that stuff, you know, I'm not trying to get super hyped for it because I love the games, but I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, I think they might do good on this.
It
one.
might be solid. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
think this might be good. I
'Cause,
think
you know-
I ain't gonna say they're gonna knock it out the park, but I think they can.
It just gotta be decent to me. I'm not
Yeah,
expecting much.
yeah.
It just gotta be decent. And Pedro Pascal, he's a good actor. You know, I fuck
He
with
is.
him. He did good in Narcos and other shows and stuff like that. But so we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, we won't know until that first episode. Like I don't think it's gonna be Resident Evil level bad at all. I don't think they're gonna do that to us. But I'm not expecting to have the greatest show of all time. You know.
Damn, so you're gonna judge it after one episode, or you just
No, I'll be able to kind of get a feel after one episode. I can usually get a feel for how I'm gonna feel about a show. Like if I watch the first episode and nothing intrigues me, I'm talking about absolutely nothing. Then I'm not. But even if it's like, okay, I like how the characters are, or I like how the set or the design of the set or set design or the creatures, like how the feel of it, how does it make me remind me of the actual game? If I don't have any redeeming positives to take away from that first episode to make me feel like, okay, they're gonna continue to go in the right direction following the season, that's not good to me. And usually my intuition is right with stuff like that. So hopefully by that first episode, I'm like, all right, they know what they're doing. So let's hope.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Another thing I'm hoping, if this becomes successful and it becomes, you know, good and rewatchable and all that stuff, I'm hoping like other long video game, and this game don't even have like a whole bunch of sequels, but like other games that have a lot of sequels, or you know, I hope if they want to make a movie or something, or go in the series route, go in a TV series route,
keep it serious.
If this is successful like we think it can be, I think this should be like, it should set the standard of like, okay, instead of us trying to do a movie off a video game or doing all this, especially if a video game that has, you know, 4, 5, 6 sequels, like we should just do a series. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this can be like the start of that. If we like it, if the majority of us like it, and the majority, especially the folks that, even if the folks that don't even play the game, like they be like, yo, this is still a dope series. You know, and they enjoy it.
People who never played this game enjoy it. That's the sign of a good show. That's a real sign of a good show, because you have no prior.
That's what the show is for.
Yeah, So of course, the people who play the game are going to watch it. But if you got somebody who's just like, oh, what is this, and they watch it, this show was great. Like that means that just the base core aspects of filming that show, of creating that show, were done right. So cross my fingers.
I would just like to come out and say that I was wrong when we said, when we predicted when the show would come out. I said fall. I said this felt like a fall show. Now I will admit that I was wrong as hell. They did the exact opposite of what I thought they would do. They decided to kick the year off with the show. And
well, you was close. Right. You was close. You about to
be wasn't, bro. Fall. What you mean close, bro? Fall start. You know what fall start be?
9 months.
Yeah, it's like 9 months off.
I was off.
You know what? My bad.
Was like
no. I was thinking he was thinking fall of 20. I'm thinking fall 2022.
Hell, that's still a long way off.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No. So you were saying fall of 2023.
Yes, and I was wrong. So yeah, I was about to say I have no problem betting I'm wrong. I think the show's going to be successful. At least the first couple episodes. Yeah, the first couple episodes are going to attract enough attention to get people watching it. I don't know if they'll be able to sustain the viewers if the show isn't good, but yeah, I think it's going to be okay. It looks like it's going to be okay at the very least. Shows like this are meant for people who didn't play the game anyway. So if you can get your average viewer to fall in love with the show, then it'll probably last for a while.
Because the video game itself, man, the story, especially that first one, is just like, that's what pulled you in so much with that game, was the story. The story is a damn movie within itself. So you know, I'm not expecting them to pull off that type of like, oh shit. I mean, if they do for me, that's a great job. But like, I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting to just be like, okay, yes, definitely they doing a good job with this, or they doing a good job with that part, or you know, certain sound effects or certain things that's a callback to the game. Like, I'm looking for like little stuff like that. You know what I mean? On top of a good plot, of course. Like let the story and everything make sense. But yeah, we'll see. Any words, Tyler? I know you never played the game. I just feel horrible just not even just coming, you know, at least.
No, I'm good. But I mean, the like we were saying before, I mean, the trailer looks dope. It looks like it's going to be, because a lot of times like video game adaptations or like TV show adaptations of games, can be like real hit or miss. So this one's looking pretty good, and I don't know that I'm gonna watch it, but like I might like check out like part of it here and there, and it looks like it's gonna be dope. And I'm like, somebody said in the chat, y'all know I'm waiting on that Fallout show, that Fallout TV show.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of game adaptations, I forgot to put this in the notes, but I'm sure y'all know Henry Cavill is leaving The Witcher. And
oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
That was a whole big thing.
Yeah. This is big news. I've been watching The Witcher show. He's the best part of the show.
He's the main actor on it, like the main.
Yeah, he plays Geralt, and he's amazing. Like he's just like the game. Like he does the voice perfectly. You could tell. And Henry Cavill,
is that the guy that plays Superman?
Same person, yes.
Okay.
He's really into The Witcher. So he was all about it. Like he said he loved the books, the games, all of it. That's why he really wanted to do the role. He went going all in on the role. He's the best part of the show. So he's leaving the show after this next season. We don't know. Well, I'm assuming it's got to do with Superman.
It has something to do with them
They brought him back as Superman. I know that. So that's
most likely it. But I mean, like, There are other stories coming out where like the people behind, like some people behind the scenes, don't actually like the Witcher franchise. They don't like the books or the games, so that's why they be like just be doing random shit sometimes. But I don't know if that's like his whole reason for leaving.
I read something, and I haven't fact checked it, but it said that he was basically like disappointed with the way that the show was being, or excuse me, that the adaptation was going, that they weren't like following the source material, or that they were like being too loose with the source material. Like I didn't fact check that, but I saw that in a bunch of different places.
Yeah, I feel like we're saying the same thing, but I don't know if that's his sole reason for leaving. Because again, like if a Superman check come calling, you should probably take that, my boy. That was probably a major factor in why he was prepared to leave as well. But yeah, he's not doing the show no more, and that's going to be a major hit because they're going to replace him with Liam Hemsworth, and I don't know. I mean, I'm going to watch it just to see because I need to know.
Have you played the game? Have you played the Witcher game?
Yes, nigga. Well, I talked about how I played the game for a whole year and didn't beat it, so I had to let that game go.
Man, why you let it go, bro?
Because the game didn't want to end, and I didn't have time for that shit.
He had to let it go because the game wouldn't let him go.
Basically.
Damn, bro.
But I do think that The Witcher is a great game. And
it sounds like you need to go back and finish it.
I don't. I really don't. But CD Projekt Red said since then, recently, that they announced a bunch of new projects that they got coming out, and one of them is a Witcher 1 remake, which out of all the remakes getting made, I mean, that one kind of makes sense because it was only on PC originally, and it's like old as hell now. So, and the Witcher franchise is like bigger than it's ever been, so it makes sense for them to want to do a remake. Like I don't be on the remake bandwagon like that, but they make sense with that. But yeah, I forgot to put that in the notes about Henry Cavill leaving The Witcher. That's big. If you watch the show, it's big because nigga, he's the main character. So. That's like if they tried to replace Robert Downey Jr. in Iron Man 3. You like, bro?
What the fuck is it? Yeah.
Like, it's that type of big.
Yeah, that's nah, bro. Like, no.
Right, like, or if they tried to replace him in Tropic Thunder 2 or Tropic Thunder the video game.
Speaking of Netflix and video game adaptations,
I like how she stuck that in. I love it.
She is so trying to make this thing a real thing. She's trying to make this happen.
She's trying to make fetch happen, bro.
Look.
Why she gonna have me go
back? The chances of that happening is the chances I'm gonna get bullied too. Okay, just let it go. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
We got a way better chance of getting bullied too than you do of getting Tropic Thunder the game.
Right.
Ain't nobody checking for that shit.
Hey, bro, don't say that. You never know what can happen, bro.
But she gonna have me watch that shit again. I swear I am.
Yeah.
No, that shit was fucking hilarious. So that shit was fucking funny.
Go ahead, Kev. We cut you off.
Speaking of Netflix and video game adaptations, Netflix is trying to get a Gears of War adaptation off the ground.
Both film and an animated series.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm for the animated series.
Yes, I agree.
I think I'm more excited for that one than I am for the full feature film. Like,
yes,
the animation and an adult animated series. So I feel like it has to be. I should have sent you this, Kev. I gotta find it again though. But it was a picture of like the actors who they think should be on there on Gears, and of course your boy was on there. The Rock was I forgot which character they had him as, but they had our boy too on there. Granddad Terry Crews playing.
Terry Crews got to play Coltrane. He got to play Coltrane.
Yeah, they had Terry Crews playing Coltrane. I forgot who they had The Rock as, but yeah, I was like, oh man, I gotta send this to Kev because when you said
the Rock fucked up Doom, bro. I don't know. The Rock fucked up Doom. I don't think he should be getting any more movies with guns, bro.
Man, he messed up Doom so bad, bro.
Look, wait, didn't they do a Gears movie before, or Gears something? Well, Batista,
I feel like they did.
Didn't Batista do something?
Feel like
Batista he voiced.
I do feel like Batista would be the better option.
I think they should get Batista to play Mark. Yeah, but get Batista. Get Dave Batista.
I do feel like he is more appropriate for that role than The Rock
because he voiced Marcus Phoenix, didn't he?
I don't. Hey, he did something.
He did something for Gears. He did something for Gears. So call Batista. Call Terry Crews to be Coltrane, I guess. And then get somebody to play. What's our boy who died with who had homegirl who you got mad at me for letting die? What's his name? His sidekick, Marcus the sidekick.
Oh, I can't remember too. I
can't remember. You know what I mean, though.
And we played the game. We played all these motherfuckers,
right?
And I can't remember the damn names. That's crazy.
Dom.
Okay.
Dom. Yeah.
Yes, because I was like, man, he should have let his wife. You like, nah, she gone, bruh. She gone. She could have lived.
No, she could not, bro. She even said herself, "Let me go." She said it verbatim. It's time to go.
And she still looked somewhat healthy. She
nah,
was,
bro.
She had to eat a couple of cheeseburgers. She would have got her way back.
No cheeseburger in the world was gonna say that. I'm saying that right now.
She would have got her way back, bro. I'm telling you.
No, sir.
Sad.
Ice-T was actually in Gears. He played another character, so he'd have to play the character that he was actually in Gears if they show up.
Did y'all see? I just saw something about like Ice-T is like one of the longest running TV actors, like type of things.
Yeah, I think I saw that too.
I
forgot where I saw. Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Very impressive.
Sarah Sanders, she's the governor of Arkansas. Yo, that's great. I'm sorry. Mom, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the stuff. On to the last topic. I'm sorry. Were y'all finished with Gears?
I mean, and then must say, look, like we want the show, we don't want the movie, and if they do it, get Batista and get Terry Crews and maybe The Rock and Style. There we go.
Okay, The Rock and Style. Okay. So Final Fantasy 16 developers I'm sorry, they was asked why the Final Fantasy game is so white. The title alone is hilarious. But they asked the producer, and I can't pronounce the name. Kev, help me out with this one.
You want me to read his name and say
Naoki Yoshida.
Naoki Yoshida. Okay. Yeah. Was asked, would the game feature any Black or other people of color? And he responded, the reason why the game took place in medieval Europe, and they want to limit the world culturally and geographically. That's what he said. He said that.
He said it would be a violation of narrative boundaries.
He responded, niggers.
He said niggers.
Like, hey, Tyler, that's how I took it too. I'm like, wait a minute. This man really was like, you think I'm gonna put some niggas in the game? Like, are you out your mind?
In the medieval times game?
Right.
What you mean?
Bruh, that is a her type of answer when he said that. Like, bruh, what's going on?
I mean, look.
What you about to say? What's some shit you about to say?
Don't say nothing. Look, I ain't gonna say nothing. Look, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Look. He don't want niggas in the game. All right, we can see it. He can't outright say
that was a PC way of him saying that.
He can't outright say it, but he like, bruh, I don't want no niggas in my game.
Bruh. Right? That was very PC how he said
it. When Final Fantasy 18 or whatever game in 10 years or come out, then maybe we'll put it somewhere where they got niggas. But this
he did not care about diversity at all making this game. Like,
he said diversity.
Right. Like, he did not want that at all. Crazy.
And like, here's the thing: there's been Black people in Final Fantasy before, like people of other races. So we got
Barrett. We got Big Bad Barrett. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just that he's like, we're going for a very specific time in like Europe, and that's what we got to stick with. We got to stick with the lore and what our researchers found. But there was Black people in that time as well. Like, Black people aren't a new phenomenon,
right? Right. But see,
Europe is pretty close to Africa. Like, I don't know if y'all noticed. Maybe like pull down my like Animaniac mask.
Exactly.
Right. Bruh.
They always just be saying some bullshit.
I know.
I'm serious.
Look, I would respect him if he just kept it real. Like, bruh, I just don't want no niggas in this game. Not this time, all right?
I mean, like,
he said this time. He said not this time, bro. He said, bro,
one game.
He said, damn, bro, I gave y'all Barrett. I gave y'all a nigga with a gun for an arm, bro. What more do you want?
Just say that. I mean, you're right. I mean, because that was a very PC way of the way he explained it. Like, come on, bro. Just say you don't.
One pure game, please. Damn.
All right.
Game. No, he said something about like narrative boundaries.
Right. Who's ever used those two words in a sentence? Narrative boundary. Nigga, you just made some shit up, bro.
Because like it's more, it's like, how do you say that you want to have a realistic setting, but then also acknowledge that this is a fantasy game? Nigga, fantasy is in the fucking title. It's the second word in the title. Right? It's Final Fantasy.
No, he was like, no, this is the Final Fantasy. We getting real now, nigga.
Yeah, like
the fantasy is that there's no niggas,
right? He said, in my fantasy, we ain't got no niggas. That's my fantasy. This is my personal fantasy.
He said we could have ogres and dragons and shit.
He said you want niggas in your fantasy.
We just start sprinkling in blacks. You're doing too much.
You're losing me.
He says you want niggas in your fantasy. Listen to a Ludacris song.
Oh Lord, no! You were waiting for that one. He was waiting to pull that trigger on that one. That joke.
I just started that. I just look. It's up here.
Look. Nah, bro. You was waiting to pull that one out.
Nah, that one came out the back pocket out of nowhere, bro. I'm that good. I'm that good, bro. I'm that damn good. Out when it's done.
That dad joke was coming, bro. It was coming.
That's wow. He also said in this article, though, he said that it can be challenging to assign distinctive ethnicities to either antagonists or protagonists without triggering audience preconceptions, inviting unwarranted speculation, and ultimately stoking flames of controversies. He's saying he want to put black people in it.
What does that mean? He just saying words, bro. He just saying words and shit, bro.
Because he's saying if you make a black person in the game, he's like if I make him a villain, people gonna say I'm being racist. But if I make him a hero, then people gonna say that it's like it's like too political. Because then he's like defeating the white devil.
So my solution was no niggas at all. Niggas don't exist. That way they can't be mad at all because they ain't no niggas to be mad at.
Yeah,
that's what he thought. And look what happened. He still got chastised. Look, bro, we just one. You can just put one in there. Like still, and we were like, all right, it ain't a lot, but it's enough. They noticeably omitted a group of people.
He said there would be niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
I get the joke. I don't usually get surprised when I see Japanese games not having people of color in them. It never surprises me. So it's nice that people always ask these type of questions because Final Fantasy is a global franchise. People all over the world play this franchise. It's a very big deal. Mm-hmm. It doesn't surprise me at all when it's like a pasty white game all the way through. It doesn't I'm never surprised by any of that stuff. Even like any Square Enix games, I never expect to see black people in them type of games. Like it is what it is. They don't pander to our skin tones. So.
That's sort of like the thing, though.
I don't expect them to start now.
And I hear you because I'm usually not surprised either. But I think I am glad that people are making a point to point it out or say something about it, because it sort of helps to dismantle that idea that it's pandering to put us in a game. Like we're in the world. We've been seeing games so white and shows so white and all that for so long that it's supposed to be putting us in as a special thing to do, or it has to be purposeful. No, we are here. We're in the world. We're a certain percentage of the population. Why are y'all creating games and TV shows? For example, Sex in the City or Girls or them other shits that happen in New York where with no black people anywhere. That it's that's not. And I know, Kev, I know that how you were saying it, but I'm saying that's the idea that we ultimately have to dismantle. That putting us in a game is a special occasion or pandering as opposed to just reflecting the world that we live in.
It should just be, at this point especially, it should just be a normal thing. It doesn't matter who you put in the game or what they look like. It should, like you said, it should reflect the world that we live in currently because everybody's everywhere. So there's not one isolated place where you're just gonna find one type of in this day and age and whatnot. But that's why
in that day and age.
Not that day and age either. But it's as honestly just he just didn't want him in the game.
Yeah,
so, and he's just trying to find the softest landing pad to say that without making himself look worse than what it really is. But I don't know. Maybe see now you know what's gonna happen. This Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy 17 is gonna be Africa. Ain't gonna be nothing but niggas. Watch.
No, it's not.
It's just Final Fantasy Wakanda edition.
No, that's not.
Watch
that. They would never do that.
That's not.
But if they did, then guess what? We won.
What?
I guess.
No. I'm telling you right now, if they did make an all-black Final Fantasy,
we won?
I'd have to buy it. out of respect for my race.
Right.
But
because that's never going to
they would
happen
never
again.
do that.
They would never do. I'm saying,
they would
you know how many
never
Final
do
Fantasy games
shit
they've
like
had,
that.
and they've never once contemplated or considered doing that. I bet they've never probably in a boardroom meeting and ever considered that option ever.
No,
and
that
never
was
will.
never a
So,
choice. Yeah,
They'd be
never
like,
an option.
they immediately say this game would never sell.
Yeah,
That's the first thing they would say.
yeah.
Or like other things I've seen, like they would be like, people wouldn't be able to picture this person as a hero because they're black. So that happens a lot too.
There also that idea that they wouldn't be able to identify with the character as much, like, well, again, which sort of goes back to the TV shows thing about like how, or like other media or like films, like studios will say black movies or black TV shows won't sell because people can't picture themselves in them or they don't identify. It's just like it's a cyclical, like it reinforces itself.
Yeah.
Oh,
they have no entry point, is what they call it. I'm like, nigga, we neither do we.
Neither do we, and but we watch the shit that they don't got nothing to do with us. But
you know how many niggas have favorite characters in Happy Days. You know how many niggas have favorite characters in Friends and all these other white
I watched
shows?
the shit out of Golden Girls.
He said no,
I watched
white ass shows.
I used to watch Three's Company all the goddamn time. Come
all
on now.
the damn time. I used to watch that shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My mama's favorite show was the Andy Griffith Show. Not mad nigga in that show.
That whistle hit every time.
The whistle do hit. The whistle do that. I ain't gonna lie.
That whistle hit there, bro. You heard that whistle. You knew it was Andy. You knew it was Andy when that whistle hit, bro.
You knew it was Andy.
Well, that's gonna do it this week for topics. Granddad, you want to take us to break, and then we're gonna come back and do our one gotta go and live questions from you guys. So hop in the question queue. Well, once we start the one gotta go, hop in the question queue. So go ahead, Granddad.
Yes. All right, y'all. We're gonna take another 60-second ad break. But if you are a subscriber, I'm seeing a lot of controllers. Like, look, the cars was clanking earlier today, so I'm seeing controllers now. So you gonna hang out with us. But if not, that's all good. Think about your favorite show that ain't got black folk in it. We'll be back.
Now it's time for the one gotta go portion of the show. This week is gonna be a one gotta go scenario this time, but I don't think we've done this before. I know we've done variations of this before. We might have done this before, and I just don't remember. And like, I do keep track of all of them in my phone of the ones we have and haven't done, and I don't see this in here as something that we've done before. So we're gonna do favorite way to eat a potato. We've done favorite form of French fry before, but I don't think that we've done favorite form of cooked potato. Do y'all remember doing something like this?
I think we have.
I don't remember.
I think we said the favorite way we like our potato. Like
I know we've done favorite French fries. I know we've done that. I feel like we've done that in different variations before.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, I remember that one. I
feel like we had a conversation about like.
I think it was maybe we just
potatoes.
I think we just I think that spawned out of another conversation. Yeah, but I don't think we directly talked about it. So go for it. Why not?
Favorite way to eat a potato. So cooked potato, one gotta go. All right.
Okay.
We got mashed, loaded baked potato, fries, hash brown, mashed, baked.
This is a good one. This is a good one.
Fried, hash brown. One gotta
oh my God, this is really a good one, Kev.
Because potatoes are good in any form. Let's be honest. It's
I love potatoes. It really is.
So,
wow, bro. I don't think I can really pick one.
So this one ain't that, because actually my favorite way to eat potatoes.
I love them all. I love them all.
I like those roasted seasoned potatoes when you cut them up and you kind of roast them and stuff like that. You season them up. That's and you throw some onions on the side with that and some small pepper. Bro, boom. But that's not on there. So I'm gonna have to go with my second option, which I'd have to say, dang, that's tough. That was tough.
Man, I might have to.
Man, hash browns always
yes,
on point, bro.
I'm saying one gotta go, right?
One gotta go.
Yes, one gotta go.
All right, okay, so one gotta go.
Damn, it hurts me to say one.
Unpopular, hella unpopular right now, but I'm gonna go with it. I never fuck with the mashed. Never fuck with the mashed.
What?
Never fuck with the mashed.
We both said one in the exact same.
I'm out. I'm gonna go this way.
Wow, bro.
I'll let y'all later.
I might his camera and his mic off.
I might have to say loaded baked. Oh man, it hurts me to say that because I fucking love loaded baked potato. If I'm literally going over like I've literally the other three a lot more than I do loaded baked potato, but I love a loaded baked potato. So I might have to. I'm only picking that one just because I've eaten that one the least out of the four. That's the only reason why I'm picking loaded baked. Damn, and it hurts me to say that.
That's
This is probably this is one of your best ones yet right here, Kev. Because it literally hurts for me to pick one. Like it hurts. Like, oh my God, this is crazy. I love all them shit.
Like if you would have had roasted instead of mashed, it would have been hard for me. But when I saw mashed, I was like, yeah, mashed is automatically gone.
What?
Bruh,
What?
I don't know what it is. I love potatoes, but when that shit is mashed, I'm like, no, I don't know why.
So
It's
you
mental.
don't eat mashed potatoes and gravy. You skip on mashed potatoes and gravy.
Right.
Every time, every single time. Look, if y'all want to fight, we can fight. I'll take.
I mean,
but come on.
we might have to.
Hey, I ain't afraid to get jumped. I didn't been jumped before, all right, and I didn't jump before. So look,
They jump you because you don't like mashed potatoes. Somebody tried to give you some mashed potatoes, you was like, nah, and then they jumped you.
Nah, I went for that. But even still, like, look. I'm standing on this hill. I don't fuck with the mash. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
man.
Look, if you don't want to invite me to the Thanksgiving dinner, I apologize. Hey, I understand. I understand. I've gotten many a looks. When I say I don't eat mashed potatoes. I've had to get into verbal discussions about why many a times.
Mashed potatoes are delicious.
It don't matter how you mash it. It could be a chunky mash, a smooth mash with the skin in it still.
I'm not saying y'all are wrong. I'm just saying in my mind, in my taste, when the mashed, when I eat it, it don't click like the other potatoes.
When I eat it,
and I've tried. I knew it was something wrong with me, but I just had to acknowledge that it's just me.
You damn right, there's something wrong with you.
I know it's a me problem. Okay, but I'm grown enough to accept it at this point in my life. I just can't. I'm just me and mash. Me and mash.
The mashed potatoes from KFC, man.
I don't give a fuck where it's from. I ain't touching it.
Bruh, this man here ain't touching mashed potatoes.
Now, if you roast that shit, if you fry that shit, if you scallop that shit, you do whatever you want with the potato. I'm here for it. But you mash that shit, I'm out the door.
Man, somebody pin a tail on Granddad.
Hey, look. Hey, I'll leave. I've been there before.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's darkness going on up in here tonight. Someone pin a tail on this mother.
So wait, I want to talk about what Arterial just said in the chat, because my answer is baked potato for one gotta go, because I don't even really fuck with baked potatoes like that. Like, I mean, they're cool, but out of the options, that would go. But fries would actually be next for me, because he said, can we all agree that fries is the one that gotta stay? And I'd probably relatively alone in that, but I'm not even super into fries. I just know that I would want to have fries again before I would want to have.
I love fries. Man, there's been times I've go to restaurants and I've ordered nothing but fries. Oh yeah, can I get your large order? Because if it's a place that has awesome fries,
some chili cheese fries or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Coney Island.
Oh yeah. You already know, Tyler. Coney. Yes,
but just fries by themselves, I usually be like, man. Except for very specific places fries, like Rally's fries. I'll just fuck up the Rally's fries.
Yeah, they used to hit.
See, Rally's fries are different because they just got that built-in season on it, that built-in flavor that just is unmatched. So yeah, that's different. So, but yeah, fries of any iteration, I fuck with it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to
mashed
also
potatoes.
I said it. I was.
You said baked potato.
That's a big. Just because I don't eat them as often as all these other variations. That's the only reason. I eat hash browns every morning. Like I buy. Kroger, they got the big ass frozen bag. It's just like McDonald's ones. But for $1.89, you got 12 hash browns. I buy it every time I go to Kroger. So I always got hash browns on deck in the freezer.
See, I get the hash browns in the refrigerator section in the green bag. Them shits. Ooh, the fresh ones, bro. Man, hash browns will never do you wrong. They'll never do you wrong.
Never. It's just just the crunch is so satisfying.
Right? You gotta have it just nice and
the crunch is so satisfying.
If your hash browns ain't crunchy and nice and well cooked, they got that little crisp to it. Throw them away.
Yeah.
I hate motherfuckers. I hate motherfuckers who can't cook good hash browns. I'll fight you.
Yeah, when I go to,
I will.
When I go to Waffle
Wait a minute, what? What?
Make sure make my hash brown crispy. I like my hash browns dark. Waffle House will give you some light skin.
They will. I specifically, when I go to Waffle House, I say scattered well, and I know what well is. And if we look, hey, I ain't leaving until they well. I look at
them. So, Granddad, you are really passionate about this
bro,
topic.
because I done been to many a Waffle House and they be playing me with a hash, bro.
I like seeing the fire. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure that you speak out about the issues that
I'm having flashbacks, Tyler, right now. It's a real thing. Like I've been there 2 in the morning, 2 in the morning after the club. I want my hash brown scattered well. They up here damn near pink. What the fuck is this?
Yep.
Send that shit back. Give me some real, bro.
They will hand you a plate full of that shit. Look like shredded cheese. Like, bro, I didn't order shredded mozzarella.
Nope.
I ordered a hash brown because that's what that shit be looking like.
I said, bring that shit back to look like meat.
Bread.
I want that shit. I want that shit nice and golden brown.
You said you don't want it to look like Final Fantasy.
No.
No. It better not.
It better not. Final Fantasy hash brown.
And then so fries are safe with everyone except Tyler. I'm in the camp, y'all. I think I put wedges above fries though.
Now you wilding.
Wedges are my favorite.
Wedges are good.
Wedges be hitting too.
But above fries, I don't know. It depends on the wedge.
I had a wedge one time where I had some tenders and wedges, right? The tenders were obviously breaded and fried. Then I had some of the wedges. They had breaded the wedges the same way that they did the tenders.
Oh, that's
so
different.
like the wedges had an amazing crunch to them, but then they had the soft pillowy potato inside. I said, now this is a wedge.
That's what you said?
Exactly what I said.
Oh,
I mean, because you got regular fries, you got curly fries, you got the waffle fries. There's so many variations. They all hit. So, but the wedge, it just depends. Like some wedges I had.
It takes less wedges to get you full. Because like you order fries, it'd be like a cup full of fries where fries be falling everywhere, bro. You get about 10 solid wedges, and you ate about 2 potatoes. Like,
it's got to be. There's got to be seasoned and flavored, right? That's the thing with the wedges for me. I've had some good wedges and some mid wedges.
I agree with that. I agree with this. But that's gonna do it for this week's One Gotta Go.
That was good.
Yeah. Man, that was great.
That was a good one.
That was a great one.
I mean, y'all. I think y'all all hate me collectively a little bit more after this, but it's all good. You know, I'm. You know, we learn things about each other every day.
Yeah, the tail is being pinned. The tail is being pinned on you, bro.
Hey, look.
So Isaiah was trying to beat you last week. He must have already known about this.
Hey, bro. Hey, look. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm cool, calm, and collected because guess what? I done been in this atmosphere before, and I'm gonna stay in it.
So now it's time for the questions. We do indeed have someone in the pod question queue. Thank you, Diogen.
Hey.
We got Krishna back again.
Krishna in the building. All right, so Krishna, we're gonna bring you on. Make sure your camera is on.
Not make sure, you don't have to.
Not your camera. Your mic is on, so we can hear you.
Your microphone.
And you're not on.
You're on the air, Krishna.
You are in the building.
All right, y'all got me.
We got you.
We hear you, and you're loud as the last time.
Okay, thank you, because that shit that happened last time, that was embarrassing, and they ain't happening again.
We all about improving in our lives. Respect it.
It's not as embarrassing as not liking mashed potatoes.
Hey, don't. Why are you doing it? It's almost as embarrassing like an almond joys.
Oh,
what? I said it. So you can stay over there. You can stay over there with all that.
You gonna let him talk to you like that, Tyler?
Yup.
No, listen, because I meant to go get some Halloween size, like the little Almond Joy like bags, and I forgot. Man, whatever. Obviously, you don't have any kind of taste.
Man, you probably had to go out back in the dumpster of the store to find them bags too, because ain't nobody buying them shit.
Them shits out.
Kids don't be eating Almond Joys.
Hell no.
But if I gave my niece Almond Joy, she started fighting me. She's like, Uncle Ken, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, girl, why you cussing at me over some candy?
Damn.
Hey, this ain't candy. This is the devil.
Y'all see how Willie, that's how Willie gets the heat off of him, and he's learned how to do that throughout his years of like drug enterprising. I'm talking about him and mashed potatoes. Do you see how he just flipped that shit?
He flipped that shit right back.
Talking about Almond Joys.
that man is a mastermind at that.
First of all, we was over the situation. We was talking. We brought Christian in the house. We said, have a seat, ask your question, and you came back talking about mashed potatoes. We were done. So of course I'm a shots fired. I'm shooting back. Come on, 2 on the hip. What you want to do?
Anyways, what's up, Christian? How you doing? What up? What up,
Christian?
All right. So my question for you guys: Bloodbad, I did promise that I was gonna bring some heat, so I do apologize in advance if this breaks up, y'all.
Oh no!
But how would you all rank yourselves from best to worst in the shooting game category? Like, who is the best and who is the worst first-person shooter amongst you?
I'm worse. I might
have to say I'm worse.
I'm already owning it. I'm worse.
I think we're all gonna collectively say that we're all the worst, except for Tyler. Tyler's good. Tyler's good at it because she plays it a lot. She's but I would say because I've never been I just recently got back into first person shooters, so I'll have like some solid days, but there'll be some days where I'm just cheeks and ass. So like I'm gonna personally say me, but I think we're all probably gonna B said him, Kev said him, so
me.
Me. But see, you play a lot of shooter games though, B. All them shooter games you be playing.
Third person though. He said first person.
Yeah. Even still, you play Destiny.
I did say first person. Yeah, Destiny is first person.
Yeah. But it's certain games though. Like I'm ass in Apex, but I'm a beast in fucking Destiny. So it's just certain games. Games.
I didn't expect us all to run to the bottom like this. This is surprising.
Yeah. Then I'll say respectively, I'm either worst or second to worst because it just depends on the game for me. But I can clearly say that I'm not the best at. Like, don't ever put me on a team like that with something on the line because I will let you down.
No, Destiny, yes. First person, look, Tyler, no. When Iron Banner is up, yo, time to shoot some shit. So yeah, Destiny, I kill some shit in Destiny. But yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah, the only first person shooter I play is Apex, and before Apex, I didn't play any. And
I'm ass in Apex.
Since the original Modern Warfare on Xbox 360. So yeah, I'm not the first person shooter guy.
I'm ass in Call of Duty. I'm not
that guy at those games.
I was pretty decent in Splitgate though. Splitgate I'm pretty good in. Halo I'm confident in Halo. But yeah, Apex, what was another one? It was another first person. I was like, I'm mad at this shit.
Borderlands I was okay in because when I tried Borderlands, and I think
but it's not a lot of PvP.
Yeah, it's not a lot of PvP
stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of going by PvP stuff. But yeah, Borderlands is my shit too. Borderlands is my shit. What else? Yeah, I'm trying to think what other first person games is like. Nothing like that. First person shooters. I'm thinking.
I only got one, and apparently Splitgate. I forgot about Splitgate.
I'm pretty decent in Splitgate.
So we're all collectively saying Tyler is at the top.
Yes, Tyler is definitely at the top.
So then we're putting the three of us can interchangeably be last, I guess, on any given day.
Right.
Because it'll be some days we'll be streaming like when we stream Apex when Beezy and not around, and watching Woolie's screen is rough, and if you're watching my screen, it might be just as rough.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely.
But Bloodbag, you said you that guy. Like nobody can't find you, so you gotta at least put yourself above Granddad. Yeah.
About what?
Apex stream. Let me see. You were hiding in the grass, and people was running past you like. That guy. They don't see me.
You didn't ask who's the best hider.
Yeah, you just say who's the best hider.
I was hiding.
I said who's the best and worse.
Okay, see. I was the best at that specific action because I wasn't doing great at killing people. I was doing great at surviving. I'm good at surviving, but not the best at doing all the kills. So I mean, I get kills occasionally, but it depends on the lobby. If I'm playing in a lobby that's too good, I will be exposed very quickly. Like when I be trying to play with Flash and Hosh and them, I'll be getting exposed. Especially if it's a PC lobby, I'm getting exposed quick. So
yeah, I played Apex one time with some friends back up in Indiana, and they played ranked. Because I told them, I play Apex. Said, oh yeah, join with us. And I didn't know they was playing ranked, so I went into a ranked lobby. Man, I was getting murked. I felt embarrassed. I was like, y'all sure y'all want me to stay around? Because I think I'm holding y'all back. Like I wasn't prepared for this because they were way better than me. But it's like, it's just I don't know. It's just something about first person shooter games. Like some of them I click with, and then some of them I'm just not good at. So
it takes me way too long to warm up in a shooter. Way too long to warm up. Like, bro, it shouldn't take. We shouldn't be an hour in before I'm finally consistently getting kills. But I hope we answered your question, Krishna. I hope.
Yeah, you did. Unanimously, Tyler is better. All y'all, depending on what game it is, y'all rank yourselves from 2 to 4.
Yep.
Yes.
It's
sounds about
it's
right.
a very fluid answer.
That sounds about right.
Tyler, who would you consider out of the 3 boys is the worst?
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
He didn't say best.
That's cool.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Answer.
Answer from everybody.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, Tyler.
He didn't say best. He said, nah. The hard hitting question. Which one of these niggas suck?
Which
You
one of these
came in with the
niggas-
Bow Wow, like more violence.
Which one of these
like,
niggas is trash the most?
You are really choosing violence today.
All right, now you got to answer though. Now,
No,
you
I
gotta,
don't have a response for that.
So she's saying collectively we all suck.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
She said
I'm
that
saying
we can all
I'm
hold this
seeing-
L together.
No,
We can
I'm saying y'all
hold
can all like,
one edge of the L.
Right?
Nah, hold on, wait, pause. No, I'm saying like I would say I've seen you all hold your own is what I was about to say. When you started saying hold this L, I was about to be like, yeah, wait, nah. Like I wouldn't say that I've seen that y'all can all hold this L together. I would say that I've seen you all hold your own in different games at different times. You know what I'm saying? So like I've seen you all like be good at shooters, in specific scenarios. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, man, Tyler know how I get down on Iron Banner. She witnessed that, so I'm confident in Destiny.
right, that's what I'm saying. I seen BZ fuck some shit up like for real in Destiny, and I've also Kevin and Willie. I both seen y'all like I played Apex with y'all and like seen y'all have like good games. So I'll be over here trying to divide the family.
Yeah, Krishna. Yeah, Krishna.
Nobody wins on the
Let's
family.
talk about your shit. No, I'm just playing.
Hey, look, Bloodbath, I told you, like, I would bring the hard question. You said, hey, come with it.
And I appreciate it. I answered your question. I answered your question to the best of my ability. That's all I can do.
And I did apologize in the beginning.
You did.
If I brought out some bad blood.
You did. You definitely did.
Well,
I cover myself.
You did it right. You let us know in advance that you was on that bullshit. But I appreciate it. Thank you for your question, Krishna.
All right.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming out.
Yep.
All right, and I guess that's the only question that we have. Nobody else is in the queue. All right, B. So go ahead and take it away.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's gonna do it for this week. As always, man, appreciate all you guys. Appreciate the subs, all the gifted subs we got today during the stream.
Appreciate bro.
As always, man, thank you guys for liking, for sharing. Yes, Mike Rich, all the subbing and support, man. It goes a long way, man. Appreciate y'all, really do. Before we get up out of here, Kev, what's going on with Hold It Down Podcast?
Hold It Down Podcast, we got our homecoming recap dropping. Homecoming was this past weekend. That was the event where the headliner was Geechee Gotti and Murder Mook. Got a recap for that dropping. And what else? We still didn't review it, but we're gonna review more music. We got some albums to review from Battle Rapper, so that's on the way. And then that's to Hold It Down. On Dead and Gammon, I got a new Gotham Nights video dropping tomorrow, part 3. I've already lost track of which episode I'm on, so I'm just gonna assume this is part 3 that's dropping tomorrow on the Gotham Nights playthrough. So that's what we got going on.
All right. Granddad, what's going on with you, bro?
Work. But I'm gonna definitely try.
He was singing Rihanna,
right? Hey, look, I ain't mean to do that, but
But no, this man was really singing Rihanna.
Shout out to Rihanna. But no, I'm gonna try to play some God of War and some Bayonetta. But I gotta do work. I also got another mixing session for the album to get this album out to y'all because I want to get this thing out ASAP. It sounded phenomenal, but we got to make sure it's cooked up just right for y'all. But hopefully I can, like I say, get one of those in, and then eventually the plan is to get back to streaming once my schedule frees up some. So maybe we'll try to sneak in a stream down the line, but that's it for now.
Yes. I'm streaming tomorrow. Streaming God of War tomorrow. Probably like around 6:30 ish or whatever. Get myself time to get home, get relaxed or whatever. And I'm streaming some God of War, so be sure to come through and check that out. Is the Mike Salone episode tomorrow? Be sure to be on the lookout for that. The Drake and 21 Savage review just went up on Dead and Hip Hop, so check that out if you haven't. Yes, we got Bloodbath. He's a guest. He's a guest on that particular review. So make sure y'all check that out. See the homie. And let me see. That's about it. I mean, of course, we live every Sundays at 2 p.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Odd Friday's over for the season.
Odd Friday's over, so look out for the recap. Shout out to Mike C-Town for winning the tournament. That's dope as hell. We got another review that's
BBL that was revealed during Odd Friday.
No.
We got what else we reviewed this past Sunday that's coming this week? Shit.
West Side Gun.
Reviewed the
West Side Gun, yes. New West Side Gun, Hermes 10 dropping this week as well. And that's about it. Tyler, I know you about to be like super busy, so what you got going on?
Don't ask.
I said
don't ask. No questions.
No questions. Just give the money.
Like, no, for real. Because I don't even know when I'm going to have time to game, like, for myself, let alone, like, trying to stream or anything like that. So, but hopefully I'm going to be able to play Mental Health. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to really have time to game until, like, Christmas, other than just, like, playing Apex here and there. When I have like, you know, a half an hour that ends up turning into like 2 hours. But that's how like I get into it, because it's like easy for me to be like, oh, I'm gonna just turn on Apex for like a half an hour and then end up staying up later. Whereas like with other games, I gotta know that I gotta set aside time to like work my way through levels and shit. So
yeah. Damn. Well, it's all good. Yeah, we know you're busy out here in these streets. But all right, with
yeah,
that,
good call. Oh, my bad.
Oh, no, you good. You
Say,
good
like,
call
good
what?
call everybody in the chat. Whenever we do this raid, make sure y'all throw some peaches in the chat.
Oh my God, not the peaches.
They
Jesus
started it.
Christ.
No, I'm just like, oh, that's a great idea. I was just encouraging
Yeah,
them.
one person started that. That was the Yogan.
Nah, Tyler Jay just did it too.
Earlier, yeah, that's true.
Right now, it's right there.
I see it. But
Y'all
look, but you see what after the first peach, what it say? What it say?
DEW.
Oh, it's trying to change the subject.
I know, always.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
This is the same subject we were talking about. We were talking about the message with Peaches, and I said,
Yeah, she was talking about that raid message.
In the same message, there happens to be a 3-letter acronym for something that's going to be happening soon after.
You know, that's a very valid point, because I'm not even going to be here for the raid, because I'm leaving as soon as y'all start this do shit.
Why you disrespecting
this do shit?
Why you gotta be this way? Why you gotta be this way? It ain't necessary. Right. It's all good though.
All right, y'all.
We know you low-key love it. We know you low-key love it.
Be sure to check us out next week. It's gonna be another gaming week next week. So
what we playing? We don't know.
Once we figure it out, y'all gonna know. Yeah. So be sure to tune in next week. We're gonna be gaming, and
if y'all have suggestions of stuff that we could play with y'all, that y'all will actually show up to play, hit us up on our socials.
We definitely prefer the community gaming thing, or more so than us this way. Like, we love playing the games with y'all as well. So if y'all got something, throw it in the Discord, wherever you can find it, and then we'll see.
Yep. All right, y'all. We'll be out. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
All right. Peace out, y'all.
Peace, y'all. Kids are going to school in the morning, walking to the school bus, and it's pitch black outside at 7 o'clock in the morning. That's like the whole idea behind it, like why it's done in the first place. So I'm saying, like, would you rather have it be light at 6, but it's dark at 8 in the morning? You see what I'm saying? Or would you rather have it be light in the morning at 7 or 8, but then it's dark at 5 or 6? That's what I'm saying.
I don't want that dark at 5 or 6.
Respectfully, fuck them kids. Okay.